Hi, I'm Rob Webb, founder of Nonprofit Campaigns, here to introduce you to our new online training course on how to create exciting, high-impact fundraising campaigns for your nonprofit organization. But before I do that, let me first say welcome. So you're probably a nonprofit professional, and I'm guessing you're either the executive director or perhaps a development director with direct fundraising responsibilities for your organization. You might be the founder of a nonprofit and looking for ways to sustain your baby and prepare for the future when someday, God forbid, you're going to be gone. Perhaps you're a volunteer board member, or you're the board chair, or maybe starting a new nonprofit organization yourself. You might even be a consultant, and you are also definitely welcome here. I was a consultant for many years. I guess I still am. I don't look at you guys as competition. We all have a mission to help nonprofits, and I have a lot of respect for you guys, and I'm looking forward to collaborating with many of you on future trainings that we're going to offer. What you all have in common is you're looking for a way to raise more money and more funds for your organization, and you have come to the right place. I'm confident this training course will absolutely transform your fundraising efforts. I encourage you to keep watching to the end of this video, as I have a special offer for you. It's an invite to a free training opportunity you won't want to miss out on. I promise you it'll really help you up your game in becoming a better nonprofit fundraising professional. Before we dive deeper into this stuff, let me first tell you a little bit about me and our Nonprofit Campaigns team, and why our entire careers have prepared us to be the campaign experts you can rely on, and why we created this online training course. Nonprofit Campaigns is a family-owned company, and I'm grateful to be partnering with my son Mark in this endeavor. Mark is a graduate of Long Beach State. He went on to earn his fundraising certificate from UCLA. Mark literally grew up immersed in this stuff and spent his entire life watching his mother, Danya, and I conduct annual campaigns, capital campaigns, endowment campaigns, and even my political campaigns 20 years ago. Danya and I have over 60 years of combined nonprofit fundraising experience with organizations like the YMCA, American Red Cross, Salvation Army, and we've learned everything that makes campaigns successful. And trust me, successful campaigns that exceed their goal are a lot more fun than campaigns that don't. When I started as a YMCA aquatic director back in 1981, I had absolutely no interest in becoming a fundraiser. I was a swim coach, and my goals were creating exciting aquatic programs, not exciting fundraising campaigns. My boss was a guy named Ron Kepler, who taught me that if I was going to be a successful YMCA director, I needed to become an expert on the annual campaign, as they called it back then. It was part of the YMCA culture that all staff had a role to play, and the campaign was an adult leadership development program, just as important as sending kids to camp or parent-child programs or developing healthy lifestyle programs. Later, I went on to work for one of the LA YMCA branches in the 1980s. I got to tell you, those guys were the real pioneers of fundraising campaigns. I got to learn from people like Paul Netzel and Steve Burns. These are the people that wrote the manual for campaign success, and I'm really grateful that some of them are still my friends and mentors today. They had this stuff down to a science. Their campaign report meetings were exciting. They were doing stuff like getting the local car dealer, who of course was a board member, to give the top campaigner a new Cadillac to drive for a week. I mean, these volunteers were motivated, they were having a lot of fun and raising a lot of money. I'm honored to have spent 14 years working for the YMCA, learning everything about successful campaigns. I became a national trainer for the Y. I was active in the Chamber of Commerce. I served as president of my local Kiwanis Club. I got my CFRE certification. And ultimately, I got elected to be a city councilman of California's 5th largest city, largely because of my experience working for the YMCA. In 1995, I left the Y and formed RM Webb & Associates Consulting. My first client back then was the Long Beach American Red Cross chapter, and I've been blessed to spend the last 25 years teaching nonprofits the art and science of successful fundraising campaigns. Our chief consultant, Danya Webb, had a similar trajectory. She spent over 20 years managing campaigns as the vice president of the YMCA of Greater Long Beach, and she is the absolute master of developing relationships with community and business leaders, recruiting them to be campaigners, board members, and getting them involved in her vision and the mission, motivating them to succeed. She is without a doubt the most passionate campaign director I have ever seen, and a lot of the secrets we teach come right out of her playbook. So Danya has her bachelor's degree in organizational leadership and her master's degree in nonprofit fundraising and philanthropy, and she has really dedicated herself to learning everything there is to know in this industry. She recently pointed out that educational institutions are just not teaching the stuff we teach in this program. We hope to change that, and I know it's on Danya's bucket list to teach this material at the university level someday, and of course it will be at a lot higher price tag than what we are offering you here today. So let's go back to the training program I'm offering. After years of providing one-on-one consulting services to nonprofits, we decided to create a cost-effective online training course to teach nonprofit professionals and board members everything they need to know to go out and conduct successful fundraising campaigns. When we set out to create this course, we originally planned to only teach what we call campaign readiness. That's because in our experience as consultants, when nonprofits would hire us to conduct a campaign, they were just not ready. What they really needed was just someone to help them change the organization's culture, to help them prepare for a campaign like this. They needed to prepare the staff and volunteers. So many of these organizations view fundraising as drudgery. Their board members had no ownership of the fundraising process and expected staff to do all the work. They didn't properly support their executive or development directors in these efforts. They told staff to go out and write more grants, which ultimately leads to an unhealthy reliance on grant funding. If you take a look at the pie chart as to where charitable dollars come from in the United States and compare it with your organization is doing right now, the vast majority, over 70% of your contributed dollars should be coming from individuals. That means the majority of your efforts need to go into inviting more individuals to give to your organization, and that's exactly what this training program will help you achieve. The good news is it will also raise more corporate gifts and planned gifts. After all, corporations are owned by individuals, and bequests by individuals are now the fastest growing segment of contributed dollars every year. Also, if you look at this pyramid of giving, it will show you the path you will be engaging your donors on, and that's exactly what this training program promises to deliver. We will help you develop a vehicle to invite your best direct mail donors and online giving donors into your annual campaign and take them on a journey to become major gift donors, capital and special campaign donors, and ultimately invite them to leave a portion of their estate to your organization as a bequest. As I said before, we originally planned for this course to focus on campaign readiness, and I believe we achieved that goal. This course will teach you everything you need to know to prepare you for your first campaign, from developing a culture of philanthropy to training your staff and your board members to preparing your back office for campaign success. But we felt that wasn't enough. When we talked to our clients, we found that what they really wanted was to learn everything they needed to know now to conduct a successful fundraising campaign. They wanted all the nuts and bolts, and they wanted to use this time during the pandemic to prepare so they could hit the ground running. With that in mind, we decided to double down, and now we're giving you basically 2 courses in one package. Not only will this training prepare your organization for campaign success, we will also teach you everything you need to know right now to conduct a successful high-impact fundraising campaign. Trust me, this is no small undertaking, but we feel it's the right thing to do. This program now features almost 4 hours of video instruction and a written guidebook designed for you to learn at your own pace. Whether you're a new fundraising professional or a seasoned fundraiser, we are confident this will be one of the most valuable trainings you've ever attended. This course will help you increase the number of individual donors and their average gift size. It will develop a roadmap to grow your major gift donors for many years to come. It'll involve your board members, giving them ownership of the fundraising process. It'll invite new volunteers into your organization who are eager to advance your mission. It'll prepare your nonprofit to be ready for future capital campaigns and special campaigns. It'll introduce your organization to community leaders with the very best advertising format known, word-of-mouth advertising. It'll also engage your donors on a journey that will lead them to ultimate satisfaction. We will launch this course on November 17th, 2020 with a free live webinar to the first 100 participants that sign up. This free webinar will take place at 11 a.m. Hawaii time, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Central time, and 4 p.m. Eastern time. You can sign up now at our website, nonprofitcampaigns.com. Even if you don't purchase the course, I promise you will learn valuable information at this live webinar that will really up your game as a nonprofit professional, absolutely free. So go to our website right now, nonprofitcampaigns.com. On November 17th, we will be offering this course to the first 100 participants for beta testing at a cost of only $199. That's a $150 savings off the regular price of $349 when we relaunch this course to the public after the beta testing process. But there is a catch. We are asking beta testers to conduct a survey after completing the course and give us your honest feedback. We hope to get glowing testimonials from you, and we will graciously accept your constructive criticism. We will be submitting this course to CFRE International for continuing education credit during the beta testing process. After we compile the beta testing results, we will update this product and relaunch the course for $349 to the general public. As a way of saying thank you for your feedback, we are offering you updates to future relaunches for the lifetime of the course at no additional cost. We will also give you early access to pre-order our future trainings at a significant savings. So here's the special offer I promised you at the beginning of this video. As a bonus to our early subscribers, if you pre-order this course before the November 17th webinar, we will give you a $100 savings off the cost of the training offered to the webinar participants. This is your early bird discount and will not be offered again. You will receive all the same benefits as the regular beta test participants get at only $99. We originally offered this savings to the first 25 people who sign up to pre-order the course, and just decided we want to extend it to anyone who signs up before November 17th. Our mission is to inspire nonprofit professionals, so please don't delay. Go to the online training page of our website right now, nonprofitcampaigns.com, and take advantage of this pre-order savings opportunity and sign up for the live webinar on November 17th and get ready to change your organization's fundraising paradigm before it's too late. I thank you and look forward to working with you as we create exciting, high-impact nonprofit fundraising campaigns together.